Please be seated. From all the way from the United States of America, to sit with you and among us is all the way from the United States of America. Read out his name with Arona. None other than a genius person, Professor Soborno Isaac Bari. Thank you so much, sir. Read, who is Professor Soborno Isaac? 19 and Manits 2023. He has delivered physics lectures at many universities. He has also given book talks at various institutions, including the University of Pune.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, respected teachers, extremely glad to welcome everyone to this program, and it gives me an immense pleasure. I'd like to express my gratitude towards all of you, especially all the students who have come here to make this program a success. It would not have been possible without the support.
It was my dream. I will not take much of my time. With the support of EM sir, is going to have a history day in a scientific journey. ISRO scientist Professor Dr. Pramod Guruji will have a mega mob signing ceremony here in this complex after this session.
So you can speak so now, yeah? So time is yours now, yeah. Hello.
Time in the dark. I've seen that not many people are interested in math and science around the world. I'm sure that there are more people in India that are interested in math and science, given its rigorous curriculum. But still, I feel that we need some more inspiration in terms of these academic subjects. So, math and science is a beautiful thing. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to memorize formulas and equations or molecule naming methods. I mean, I've looked at some of the common standardized exams given for math and science, and they rely a lot on memorization, which is something that I think I want to prevent. Memorization of these principles, when in reality, when you're actually going to be working in these fields, in maths, physics, and chemistry, you're going to be given reference to the creative ones. And those are the ones that we have to train for, but those are the ones we are the most lacking in. So these creative problems are what enable us to develop our technology. They are what enabled India to send rover into Mars orbit on their first attempt and have it work, the Mars orbit mission. And it was also what enabled India to send a rover to the dark side of the moon.
coming in our PTR. And I'm not asking you about the physics and mathematics. And I want to know about you. We have started our educational journey through alphabetical books, ABCD. How did you started your educational journey, sir?
I started my journey mostly through my dad. I tried learning math on my own time before I started school at 5 years old. And during that time, I guess I started with math. I was on about the same level as everyone else in terms of reading, but in terms of math, I tried to advance myself as far as possible because I saw it a little more abstract than the rest, so I was able to handle algebra and geometry a little more easily. So that's how I started my educational journey. Later, I also considered going more into literature and history. I'm still doing well in those other subjects, but mathematics has been my primary subject throughout my learning career.
So, one more. We have started. A child can talk not properly, he or she used to bulbar, no. So then how you just at the age of 4 you have got such a big. Can I say in Hindi?
I am very honored to meet you, the youngest professor in the world. So I have one childish question. In movies I have seen that it was probably an American movie named Lucy. So one girl was kidnapped by a drug smuggler and she was given a drug by which she could use 100% of her brain. So when he reached in her 50%, she could manipulate things like WandaVision from Avengers without even touching it, and she could manipulate mobile phones, computers without swiping or typing keyboards, and she could read minds, and she had an amazing willpower that if you cut her hand, she would not even flinch. So I want to ask that what exactly would happen if a human could use 100% of its brain?
Well, you use 100% of your brain all the time. It's not like 10% of it is only working and the other 90% is just there sleeping all the time. You just use 10%, a different 10% of your brain at every point in time, just for efficiency. Your brain would probably get tired very, very quickly if you tried using on 100%. And I don't think it would give you superpowers like reading minds or telekinesis. I think you just go into a coma and probably become a vegetable.
So as you have a great knowledge of science and you are a great mathematician, so do you believe in karma, hell, heaven, and other magical things?
There are some questions that I'm not sure how to answer. This is one of them. I'm going to say that we don't have scientific proof, but sometimes faith is enough, as I answered to a similar question last night.
So, a professor at this, did you enjoy your childhood? Have you played video games, enjoyed sports, arts, etc., like other children do?
You want to answer this one? Okay, then I'll do the VR work for you. So, I have some free time, mostly because I'm not a full-time professor. I don't have teaching commitments every single day. So, I just have guest professorships like this every once in a while. And so, I have free time by myself, where I usually use it to just develop my math skills. I used to play video games. I guess you could say I play video games, but it's not a big part of my life, and there's not really any point in time where I can just sit down and say, okay, I'm going to play video games for the next 2 hours. I am trying to do math whenever I can, and I feel like that's working out for me. I still have an unhealthy connection to social media, I feel, but still I'm trying my best to maintain a healthy lifestyle as much as I can.
Thank you, sir. I'm very honored to meet you and talk to you. This is the best day of my life.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Today's interaction session held in Kokrajhar. One is Borderland University, one is in Protocol Cultural College. How is your experience?
It was a great experience. All the students are very knowledgeable, very amiable, and I hope to come back here again.
Then this program was
Very
organized for the development of physics and mathematics. How do you express about that?
It's wonderful that the BTC is focusing on something so important.
Any advice for the this region students, youths, how to learn mathematics and physics?
I think that has been mostly provided in my lecture, but I think we should not strive to memorize everything, but think of it from a more creative perspective.
So today you have interacted with many school students like you. How do you feel?
It was a great experience, and I hope to interact with them again.
What is your advice to new generation?
My advice is to learn math and science as much as you can, and have fun with learning as much as possible instead of memorizing everything.
Have you ever enjoyed your childhood
Yes. Okay.
like other childs?
Yeah. I enjoy childhood in my own way. Okay, I have a flight very soon.
Yes.